What's up, streamers? So, yesterday was the big reveal of former President Obama and his wife's, the First Lady, Michelle's, presidential portrait that's going into the Smithsonian. And it was a big to do, I guess. Had their portraits on stage, and I gotta admit, and this is me being unbiased, I kind of like art. I was very disappointed. Like, I'm gonna start with former President Obama's piece. His at least looked like him in the face. The guy got the stuff right. The only critiques I actually have on that, and I'm not saying that I can do a better job, but I think I know a couple people that could. The biggest problems with former President Obama's was one, his left foot did not look like it was in line. The guy had all these crazy ivy, I guess. I'm not sure why he was hiding in the bushes or what's going on. But the way that the ivy leaves went across his leg, and I'll put a link in the description so you can look at him and make a decision on your own. It made his leg just look retarded. And his knees were high up. Like, it didn't look like he was sitting correctly if the way the guy did the ground and the chair and everything. But all in all, other than the tacky ivy and his leg looking a little goofy, for the most part, it was a spot on image. The guy did great work on the facial features and the hands. And so that's cool. However, for his wife, for the former First Lady, Michelle, that did not look like her at all. That painting was horrible. And I would have been a little offended by taking that the drape that when they reveal it. I would have been a little mad because that does not look like her. The person in the painting in the portrait looks like they're in their mid to late 20s maybe. And that does not look like Michelle at all. There's certain facial features doesn't look like her. It almost looked more like Beyonce with dark hair. This is my personal opinion. And also, like, we all know Michelle's kind of muscular. She works out a lot. She's a strong woman. And I'm not saying that that's even a bad characteristic, but her arms did not look like Michelle's arms. Like, it did not look like her at all. The skin looked a little pale. Like, it was almost like a gray tone. Like, there wasn't much life there. There's no vibrance. And I don't know. I know that Barack and Michelle had a lot to do with picking out the artist and what they were wearing, what kind of backgrounds they would have. So they had to have agreed on this. I just don't know what anybody was thinking. Like, I'm not sure if someone like smoked a fat one before they went into the booth and was like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. But it doesn't make any sense. Like, that doesn't look like Michelle. So I would have been upset if I was her. I would have had to like pre-seen it and been like, no, we're going to have to do this over. I thank you for making me look pretty, but that's not me. And I think if they would have at least put on the definition of her arms and stuff, it would have made her look like a strong lady, and whether you like the policies or not, and I wasn't a fan of the Obama era, but I can at least say that I thought Michelle Obama was a strong woman. She probably had Barack's balls in her purse, in some degree. So I definitely don't think that characteristic got put across, that as strong of a woman that she tends to be or come off as. And like I said about, Barack's hiding in the bushes, don't really understand any of that. But all presidents get their portraits, and, it'll be interesting to see in the next 4 to 8 years what, Trump's look like. Maybe his will be in front of a huge wall. That'd be pretty cool. I would like that one. But, yeah, I don't like Michelle's, and it's not even, like I said, it's not a bias thing. I don't think it looks like her. I'd be really interested to think what you guys think. If y'all guys think that looks like her, I'll put pictures of the portrait and each of Barack and Michelle in there, and you can make your own decision. Now, there's also a lot of talk about the people who did the artist, right? So the guy who did Barack Obama's, there's a little bit of controversy there, and I would think Barack would have known this before picking him to be his artist. But this guy's known to, he does a lot of, they both do a lot of black art, which is fine, but he has two portraits of black women severing the heads of white women. So that's causing a little bit of a ruckus. Like, why would he have picked that person? There was obvious reason not to pick the person. It's causing a little bit of a backlash. At the end of the day, he did a decent job on Barack. Other than I can't stand the background. It's too much going on. And then Michelle's. So there's an article. I'll put that in the description as well. The link to this article where there's secret messages in the dress or something about what it's made out of. It's some cotton and the colors. It's supposed to be uplifting to women of color or something. I'm not really seeing it because it was a very dull dress. There's very little color in it. It's mostly white, black, a pale blue background. There's like a couple rectangles of like yellow and pink in it. So I'm not sure where the uplifting, like the message is, but maybe I'm not into his art as much as I thought so. I got a feeling that there's more hidden messages in Salvador Dali than in that dress. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, let me know what you think, because I'm on the record. I do not think that looks like Michelle. Nice try. And, if anything, feel uplifted that, someone can make you look better. But that's not Michelle. I don't even think that's Michelle at 25, But, it is what it is at this point. She's happy. Everybody else is happy. It's a big day or whatever. So congratulations. Got your portraits in the Smithsonian or whatever. But I don't know. You tell me what you think. Does it look like her? Does it not? And Obama's? Tell me if you see the little foot thing, because it looks awkward to me. But as usual, like, dislike, subscribe, leave a comment. Peace.